Latest from America, and let's follow the money when it comes to the bookies. It's back to level pegging now between the second coming, that is, of course, Obama in a pantsuit, and Donald Trump. Now, it seems that Arizona has come ever so slightly back his way, but still she's in front in Pennsylvania and potentially in front in Nevada. If that's the case, well, of course, she'll become the president. But polling, which is starting to now keep up with the times as opposed to just be polling from a couple of weeks ago, is now starting to show that on a national level, Trump is very close or in some cases leading. Now, before you say, oh, of course, that's a Fox News poll, the same poll a couple of weeks ago said Harris was leading. But if you have a look at just how tight this thing is right now, the Real Clear Politics average, which is an average of all the polls, shows Harris nationally up by 1.4. Biden in 2020 was up by between 2 and 4 points. Once you throw in RFK, well then, and other minority candidates, Harris still in front. But in the states that matter, Trump just. And of course, point one is beyond margin of error. It literally is a coin toss. The issue that does particularly worry those of us that would like to see Trump defeat Kamala Harris because of her crazy policies, and I'll get to that in a second. In terms of who do they like more, well, people, according to polling, like Harris more than Trump, meaning, of course, that when the Democratic convention kicks off, by the time you wake up tomorrow, and we'll talk about it tomorrow night after Joe Biden gets his warm hug and legendary farewell and all of that other garbage. But, of course, don't forget, something that may remind us of some of the problems that exist in and around the DNC is that while they'll try to tell us everything's okay, could somebody please explain why the city that is hosting the convention is currently boarding up as many windows as it can because there's going to be wild protests. Sure, it won't be as bad as 1968 when literally police started firing at the protesters, but it ain't going to be fun. Now, may I suggest that most likely the only network that will actually show you what's going on in the protesters tomorrow will be the Fox News network. We'll show them to you again. Everyone else will just pretend they're not here. There's nothing to see. Meantime, Kamala Harris actually put some ideas on the table. Sure, she did it on Friday, American time, which was Saturday, our time, secretly hoping that still in the summertime everyone wasn't paying attention. Even the Washington Post said some of her ideas about price controls when it comes to the economy are nothing more than a gimmick. She also has this brand new line that apparently she's just fallen from the sky. She's never had a job before running for president.
And when I am president, it will be a day one priority to fight to bring down prices. I will take on big corporations that engage in illegal price gouging.
And as Trump says,
Kamala laid out her so-called economic plan. She says she's going to lower the cost of food and housing starting on day one. But day one for Kamala was 3.5 years ago. So why didn't she do it then?
Game on, baby. Let's wait, watch and see. No doubt they get a bump after the infomercial, but then if price gouging is apparently going to be the issue and we're going to blame the corporations when she was the deciding vote on trillions, T4 trillions of dollars of economic stimulus, Bidenomics was working, somehow I think the people that are actually paying attention to what's happened in their lives, they won't fall for the BS.